Hello folks and welcome back to Thames FC. You know what today is. You're fully prepared and ready for it, and so am I, as I'm dropping things. It's the nerves. I can't keep still. So we are playing Merthyr Town coming up in today's game. It should be a good one. And the team at this very moment looks like this: Hallett will be in goal, Hemmer, McCormick, Pring, Conter, Douglas, Hallahan, Foster, Clark, Slocum, Fries and Bruce. But with 4 days until the game to go, this could change if I start to... I mean, it's too long. I should have just started this. I wanted the build-up, though. Of course, it's a week break since our last victory. Our form is phenomenal. 6 wins out of 6. I think it's our longest streak ever in the series. We're doing it at just the right time. In fact, I think we had a 5... In fact, actually, we started the season very well, didn't we? 5 wins on the bounce at the very start, and we're following that up with 6 wins on the bounce at the end. Can we make it 7 and break all records? Let's hope so. But welcome back. If you're excited for today's video, please do drop a like on it. And if you want to see more of this series as it continues, make sure you're subscribed. Manchester United complete the quadruple. I don't think that's the Champions League, though. What are they counting as the quadruple? They lost the Community Shield, the Club World Championship, the FA Cup, I assume, and the League Cup. Are they just going for it? Have they completed it? I feel like I've been lied to. Landmarks here, look. Super Cup winners. I mean, they did win the Champions League last year. I don't know how they're quadruple winners. I don't know how they'd have done it. It's a mystery. It's a bloody mystery. But forget that. The real battle goes on in the Vanarama League South. Look, after recent episodes, I've never been more confident in the boys to go out and put in a performance. I don't know if I'm getting a little bit too ahead of myself. Like I say, I don't think we've ever done it. What is our longest unbeaten run? Let's look at that. I think if we're on it now, then that is ridiculous. Okay, so sequences without win in a row, is it? So 1 in a row, unbelievable. It literally is what we're on right now. In all of our years at Thames, and there is a lot of years at Thames, 5 wins in a row was our best ever a couple of years ago. That is, I'm going to be brutal, folks. That is absolutely pathetic. That wasn't overly brutal, was it? Well then, maybe we'll never lose again. Maybe. Who knows? I know. That's not happening. Liam Danan resumes full training. And we've got the dreaded team meeting. Oh, God. I mean, last time we were promoted, I'm thinking back, I didn't do the team meeting and we got promoted. Forget the team meeting. Our morale is through the roof. I'm doing nothing to jeopardise that. Oh, come on then. I think, if I'm not mistaken as well, we're playing at the Riverbank. Unless that's changed since last time. Pick a match at the Riverbank. It literally is at the Riverbank. That seems unfair. But I'm absolutely fine with it. This is one of the very biggest games, and all the Thames fans are sure to be watching with high expectations. Is that making you anxious? No, business as usual as far as I'm concerned. That's what I'm going to say anyway. Will we see major changes? I'm not going to discuss the tactical approach. Merthyr T, that sounds like a Welsh rapper, got the better of your team during the regular season. Can you make it count when it matters most, though? We all know if we work hard, we can win. I'm going to say Brian's a great manager. Yeah, he's doing well. And do you think it's important to lay this particular record to rest? Are you confident in making that happen here? I think it's because we keep getting beaten. I want to win every match. It doesn't matter who it's against. The match will, of course, be played at your home stadium at the Riverbank. How much of an advantage is that? I'm going to say it's an advantage. I'm not going to go too far, though. You must be intent on gaining a measure of revenge on Merthyr. They're very subtle. The media are trying to stir up a right old story here. We want to win the match. Let's just do that. I think we've got an excellent chance, and I'm not going to discuss tactically what we could do. Not discussing tactically. And apparently I've been linked with a goalkeeper called Andrew Lima, who, no, I'm not. It's unlikely we'll make a move for him. Right then, I mean, so many questions. Too many questions. I'm sick of the questions. Okay, that's the day before, and now it's game day. Oh, God. Okay, it's 4 days ago in game, I was feeling a little bit more... I was feeling quite calm. And the closer it gets, the more the pressure is put on. We've got a good record in playoff finals, so come on. Last game of the season. Last game for the club for some of these boys. I'm not sure how many of them, but the loanees, I'm not sure we'll get them back. You never know. It's Thames versus Merthyr T. They're the favourite for the game, apparently, and we've never beat them. Oh, my God. Okay, we've never beat them. They're favourites. I think we're going with it. I think we're going strikerless. The bench, I think, is set. Liam Danan's struggling a little bit, so we'll leave him out. Everyone there is who I want to be there. Go time. Oh, God, okay. Now I feel a little bit sick. Oh, dear. We've had quite a lot of episodes this season, so there's a lot got into it. So now... Oh, God. Oh, no. When I come to this moment, I always think back to series where it's been a calamity and we've not got promoted. Up top then, they've got Andy Smith, who is actually their player who looks really well-rounded, and they've got Swift next to him. I know from Swansea. Dangerous, dangerous. Wake on that left-hand side, very, very fast. Technically not that good, though. Then they've got Sean Smith on the right side. Again, very well-rounded. Okay, oh, God. All right, Patrick say, come on, lads, show them what you can do. Keep the run going. And I'm going to give them a bit more passion. We're going to fill them with passion today. Here we go, then. I think 3D. Do you know what? I think 3D, which might be a risk because I prefer 2D, but... We'll go with it. I'm not doing the. I feel too sick. You can see they're leading our teams out for this final at the riverbank. It's not full, but it's not full. But here we go then. The games are underway. It's Thames versus Merthyr. We'll slow down the highlights just a touch, just so we can get fully immersed within this match. I'm hoping we could put comprehensive highlights on, but we'll be here all day. I just want to Foster pick up an early injury. That's the worst thing that could have happened. Or one of the worst. He could have been sent off. That would have been worse. A stub toe, though. Continue. As they've got the ball over on that side. Smith. And I don't watch our boys play in 3D very often, so this is going to be different for me. It's knocked down. Pring. He's being caught out. Oh, God. It's 1-0. Merthyr take the lead. 20 minutes gone. It's defensive calamity by us. I mean, who saw that coming? McDonald with the throw, and we get the reverse angle of it now. And I will say for you, it's not our best work here. It's played into the centre. It should be dealt with by Pring. It's not. And then Hallett forgets arms. Okay, 20 minutes gone. We're already 1-0 down. Oh, God. Hopefully we can pick things up a little bit and improve. Half an hour on the clock now. Oh, no. All right, throw in front. They have come in force, by the way. Welsh flag down that end as well. They are fully supporting their boys. I think they've probably got more people here than we have. As it's into Clark Slocum. Can he work something on that right-hand side? He's just escaped his two markers, and now he's in. Clark Slocum. Delivery's got to be good. 4 men in there. Towards... Oh, it's not Brucey, it's Friars, sorry. Who pops it in the goal. Gets us back on level terms. Our fans are that far side with that lovely new sort of overhead hang. But that was that the improvements that were made to the stadium? Now I'm thinking about it. I think it was. You can see though, we saw it closer up on the other side. Clark Slocum. You can see Fries at the back post just lurking there. We arrived quite late, but Fries is already there. Heads in. 1-1. Calm again. Calm. I can't be calm. I'm far from calm. Okay, and Foster, well, he had a bruised toe. He's off for good. Brett Squires is the natural replacement. He's going to come in, but that is a big loss. Stevie Foster, injured in the 37th minute. He's a consistently very good performer for us. And now we're going to be without him for the rest of this game. Hopefully Squires, though, steps up. So far, he's doing okay. At half-time, then, it's level terms. It's Thames 1, Merthyr 1. Paul Swift and Christian Fries on the score sheet. Quite an even game so far. We've had slightly more possession. They've had slightly more shots on goal. Oh, bloody hell. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Okay, I know you lot will be keen to avenge what happened last time we played them. I'll say that and leave it as. Okay, off we go again then. 45 minutes, maybe more if we go stretch the time. 45 minutes to get promoted. Otherwise, we spend another year in the Vanarama National South. In fairness, we've been there not that long. So, I don't know, maybe this will be a little bit too soon. I am petrified of the upper divisions. I think the step up from this division to the next is much bigger than the one previously. So, a little bit worried. 62 minutes on the clock and time is floating away. But so far, things are level, and I'm hoping our boys can get into this. I'm not going to change too much here. I'm going to just see. They've made changes. I guess we'll kind of react on the fly to those. But 15 minutes to go now, and the game presses on. Our defence not having the greatest of games, but then neither's theirs. It's really in the midfield. Who can take control? Who can take over? At this point, am I bringing Miles on? Am I bringing Day on? There's decisions to be made there as the time continues to tick away. Andy Douglas was having a poor game. He's come back into it. And I tell you what, no highlights. Highlight free in that second half pretty much. And what I'm going to do then is I'm going to get Brucey off. He's had a decent game, but he's not really set the world alight. Mark Miles is going to come on in this poacher role. We did it before. We're doing it again. Okay, big move this, but I think it's the right one to make. I mean, I kind of want to take Douglas off, but he's been such a good performer for us this year that within a moment he could change things. Wilson, though, I'm debating it at some point, fresh legs and all that. Okay, extra time. Bloody hell, I don't want it. Penalties would be the absolute worst, especially if you lose. I mean, oh God. They've brought 653 away fans. They really did pack that end, to be fair. We are being treated very much as the home team. I mean, we have all the other parts of the ground, which is curious, as Hallahan is struggling a little bit. But the thing is with Hallahan, right, he's our penalty taker. So do you want to take him off? What's Wilson's penalties? Like, oh, God, no, okay, just play off. I mean, Hallahan's aren't great, but never mind. There's a second half extra time. I think, logically here, we should be taking off Hallahan and bringing on Wilson. I probably should have had Andy Tanner on the pitch. I just think fitness-wise, I don't want to get caught out in that area. It's tricky though. And Hallahan's the worst performing midfielder in the centre, so I guess bringing Wilson into there is not too bad. He's still quite well-rounded. I just think the fresh legs could be important. Come on then, boys. Come on now. Come on. Please, please, please. I'm getting lower, apparently. I don't know what's going on. They've had an injury. Oh, wow. They're down to 10 men all of a sudden. Their injury, they've made all 3 substitutions. That is advantage Thames, I guess, as we've got the ball. Can we exploit the space? I'm not actually sure where he's gone off. We should actually have a look at that quickly and see where the space is, perhaps, as we look at their formation quickly. So they're playing a 4-3-2 now. They've taken one of their midfielders out, which should give our wide players, Friars example, a little bit more space to manoeuvre. As we continue forward then, Friars finds the feet of Douglas. A very highlight-free game, as Douglas's big switch to Clark Slocum is very good. He and Squires now looking to combine. Clark Slocum, we saw it in the first half. Miles is there, and Miles with a volley puts it in, and Thames take the lead. I'm being very conscious of being loud, but I can't not celebrate. Mark Miles, our top goal scorer this season, he's outshone Liam Danan, gets the goal at the crucial moment. 113 minutes on the clock. You can see here, Clark Slocum heads down to Squires, the substitute, who plays it back into the feet of Clark Slocum. He's been fantastic for us in a Thames shirt. Miles is there at the front post. The fans behind the goal go wild, and Thames take the lead. And could the Vanarama National be in sight? It's a free kick. Clark Slocum, 117 minutes gone. He finds Friars on this left-hand side. Another goal would surely seal it here. Douglas is there! And Douglas has surely completed what is a 3-1 win and progression to the 5th tier of English football. We started long ago. We're here now, fighting the good fight. And oh my word, Thames look like they've done it. Douglas from close range, Friars with the ball in, the goal scorer of the first, and Merthyr are done for. Oh my god, time has ticked away. Those Thames fans have been here to celebrate for a while, and there they go. Oh, there we are. There's me with my jacket on, and the confetti rains down. The Thames players celebrate. I mean, it's a playoff trophy, but a trophy all the same, and we hold it aloft. Oh, I can die happy. And I've got more seasons to do, haven't we? We've got more seasons. But there we go then. To the Vanarama National we go. Under new ownership. Gary Clark will be delighted, I'm sure. And oh my god! I played some of the episodes yesterday. I'll give you a bit of context then. So you might have seen the last few episodes we recorded at the same time. This was recorded the day after. And I could have played it last night, but I thought, no, I'm going to go to bed. I'm so tired. So then I came today, fresh as a daisy, ready for it. And oh my Jesus. I don't know what I'd have done if I'd have lost. I'd have been a broken man. But progression is key, and progression is secured. Thames, in extra time as well. I mean, we went 1-0 down. We didn't do it the easy way. We did it the Thames way. 7 wins in a row as well, don't forget. Let's take a look then. Little's been sacked. I mean, that is big news. Thames promoted then to the Vanarama National League. They defeat 10-man Merthyr. The interesting thing is that obviously it says 10 men there. They didn't get a man sent off. They just forced off with a twisted knee. That was arguably 110th minute. That was a big moment for us. Steve Foster, he literally went off with a stub toe. That annoys me. We've got a press conference there. We'll do that a little bit later on. Let's read a few other bits though. Transfer budget of 10k. Oh God. And a wage budget of 7.25. That's a little bit more than what we've got now. They rejoice in promotion success. An unbelievable promotion. I just think the pre-season odds thing is just bullshit. Isn't it? I mean, it must be. Clark Slocum impresses. We'll praise him actually as we've got the opportunity to. Superb. Everything he did was great. Keep it going. Hopefully he'll be here next year. And we've got to pay out as well. Financially, 40 grand in the bank. Pre-season friendlies, here they come. But yeah, I guess we'll see what we do from now on then. Promotion comes with certain requirements, and one of those will be to bring the Riverbank up to the requirements to the next level. Are you excited about the future? Oh yeah, of course. That might suggest then we have to upgrade the stadium. Are we going back to the Valley? I'm just thinking of the money for the friendlies. We'll get more people in there. We'll enjoy this tonight. The hard work begins tomorrow, and yeah, I think we can challenge. Hopefully we can go again next year. I don't know how we'll do it. It's all going to depend on the summer transfer window. Steve Foster there. I'd rather not comment on his injury at this stage. Fantastic player. I've done more press conferences this episode than ever before. Dave wants to discuss his lack of first team football. I don't know if you saw, but Friar's got a goal and an assist. You've not seen Christian do that. Okay, you're a professional. This is the wrong time, Chris. It's the wrong time. Immediately, Friars have just realised goes back to Burton now. Hopefully we can get him back. Record high for Thames. New average rating set for Andy Douglas. Superb year for him. He didn't win Player of the Year. Is this some sort of sick joke? And I think Bradley did go up, but I'm still disappointed. Oh! I could vote for manager. I could be manager of the year. Oh, the Brackley manager got a well higher win percent. I mean, bollocks. I deserve it based on the pre-season bollocks. I deserve that. 10th position though in the Vanarama Nationals. I can't believe we've done it so soon. I thought it would take a couple of years to get there, but I did think it was possible. I just thought the team at the midfield, I give all the credit to the midfield. Where do you think our key men were? I mean, Tony Hallett didn't keep a clean sheet in the playoff final, but, I mean, error-free, and I think that's something we can all appreciate. I mean, I appreciate it more than most, believe me. Now, I just want to see if we're told some other stuff, because so often I stop these recordings at the end of a game or whatever, and then there's some big news coming in at the end. So I'm just going to wait, hold fire, and see if we get any more big news before the season's just done. Okay, I wasn't wrong. There's a few other bits I think you'd be interested to see, so we'll talk you through them. The best 11 is there. Tony Hallett is now in goal, which brings me a little. Michael Emery still on the bench. Lovely. Don't remove him. I was a little bit panicked there, but there we are then. Hallett in goal. Campbell still there, of course, played a lot of games for us. Heath, Evan, Connolly's there too. Hallahan, Squires, and Tom Gillette. I mean, silly Tom Gillette. Ashley Hemmings, who was good for us last year. Liam Dannan's there with Clark Slocum as well. End of season awards. Goal of the season goes to Luke Bruce, but Andy Douglas wraps it up. 74% of the vote. I mean, it's a pretty unbelievable story. First, I mean, he's been there for quite a while, as you can see. Didn't feature all that much. Last year, didn't feature barely at all. 4 matches. Started playing this year because of injuries at the start of the season, and just continued to play really well. 35 appearances for him, a 7.67. I mean, he's been playing out of position. Essentially, he's a ball-winning midfielder, apparently. We play him in that attacking role, and he's been sensational. Chris Day, signing of the season, Young Player of the Year again. Andy Douglas wraps that one up, and I can't quite believe it. I mean, the team are loving me. End of season meeting, discuss plans for next season. I don't really know what to say. I'm going to say if I'm brilliantly to get us promoted this season. You all deserve a good break. Hopefully when we get back, there'll be some new faces around here that can help us stay up next time around. They all like that. Thank God for that. And there we are then. Perfect. I mean, the morale is through the roof. I still think there might be some news though, because we've got to meet the requirements. They said it in a press conference. I just wonder if the stadium is the situation with that's going to change again. Okay, a few. Oh my. Okay, yes, there is. I mean, stuff to read. I had a feeling we've avoided the tax hit. We don't make money. We lose loads of money. 2 sponsorship deals have been finalised. Holy school! Okay, new main kit sponsor, 2-year deal worth £31,000. That's a 20,000 increase on the kit sponsor. We've also got a second one there as well, which is a 2,000 increase. New scouting budgets now as well. That's literally the same as it has been for ages. Now this is a big moment for me. Let's just get rid of those quickly. We've got a youth audit the stuff set up. We can maybe try and get a improved youth category if that's possible. No, okay. And here we go then. Plan to expand. I don't know what this is going to be. I assume we're going to stay at the Riverbank because it's got a massive expansion potential. So we'll see. Stadium expansion plans. Okay, right. I don't know what this all means. Let's read through. So. The board have plans to announce an increased standing area to hold another 1,000 supporters. So we're going to up it to 4,000. The planned expansion work costing 95,000 is to be carried out with league requirements. Additional funding has been given for that. It's going to take 7 months to do. The ground's capacity will be temporarily reduced as part of the East Stand will be closed during this renovation. No. That's not good, because can we go to the Valley again? Well, regardless, there's the news we were waiting for. We finally got it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. That's going to bring us to the end of today's episode. And we love with care. Until next time. Just going to check if there's anything else. There isn't. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye and breathe. Bloody, I don't think I've breathed twice in this whole video. It's done at last. Thanks to everyone supporting over on Patreon. Much love to you all. Thank you for helping me make me do this full-time possible. And I'll see you again soon. We love with care. Everyone's Reggie. Goodbye.